So Sean informed us that McDonald's was releasing the Szechuan sauce again for a longer and more expansive time.
I masturbate too much.
And so
I'm sorry.
whatever. And so basically, when we asked Sean how the Szechuan sauce tasted, he said, what was it, Chris?
I'll let you guys be the judge.
Which is a terrible thing to say to people. So stick around, because as soon as these, I guess, credits themes thing goes on, we're going to try some Szechuan sauce. You're going to listen to our first thoughts on McDonald's limited edition Szechuan sauce.
Also, if you just want to skip there, Ed will put a timestamp in the description just to make it harder for him.
Well, if we get 5 more subscribers, maybe. Stick around.
Woo!
Hi everyone, and welcome to Mistakes Were Made, the show where we talk about mistakes and things we love, and maybe even remember why we love them in the first place. I'm your host and residential mistake artist, Eduardo Vaca, and with me as always is fellow mistake artist, Chris Ecker.
God, I'm with you every episode.
You are. It's crazy.
Why am I so free?
I don't know. It's because I'm free. We both free each other from the chains of capitalist society. I don't know.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that? We just gave in to McDonald's.
So we're gonna dig deep. Yeah, we just purchased nuggets from McDonald's, but we're gonna try these. So we're gonna talk about crappy fan bases today and just general fandom today. And we thought it was a wonderful coincidence that this sauce came out. So, before we talk about the shittiness of Rick and Morty fans, we're going to talk about the greatness of Rick and Morty contributing to the capitalist empire that is McDonald's. So, the case...
I don't want to open it.
Yeah, I don't either. So, the sauce comes in this, kind of shiny, black,
Black?
I mean,
Panther? Review part 2?
Part 2. It was good. In this black, it's like the regular sauce thingies, but it's black.
Black.
And that's it. Just
black.
Let's find out how many times I can say black in a sentence. So
I don't want to open it. Don't open it.
I mean, I might.
It looks so nice.
You want to hear? Should we read the ingredients? There's water. That's a good start.
Sugar. I can't have that.
Distilled vinegar.
Vinegar on it.
Cornstarch, wheat, soybean, salt, corn, vinegar. More vinegar. Contains 2% or less. Apple cider vinegar. These fuckers love vinegar. Ginger, soybean oil, sesame seed oil, xanthan gum, spice.
What?
One of these is just spice. On there. Yeast extract, garlic, wheat starch, natural flavor. What does that mean?
Now you're just killing time.
Yeah, I am. Okay. Citric acid, safflower oil, dextrose, potassium sorbate, and sodium benzoate preservatives. Has soy and wheat for those.
I'm gonna puke.
Yeah. That's one way of putting it.
Don't drink apple juice.
I'm gonna take a little swig of purified apple juice to cleanse my palate.
Gross.
Before we do this,
you sick.
I'm a bit freaky. Are you ready, Chris?
I'm about to be. Once I hit record.
Okay. Press record for the video. Now we're gonna open it on 3. 1, 2, 3.
I don't like how it looks. I don't like how it looks.
What does it look like, dude? Describe it.
It looks like. Oh, I don't fucking know.
It looks like teriyaki sauce, but kind of got stuff in it.
I just had homemade teriyaki sauce.
Oh, it smells like
sweet and sour sauce.
It smells like sweet and sour sauce and soy sauce and other things. All right. So are we ready? Should we just on 3?
How come you got normal looking nuggets? I got weird looking boot ones.
You got the boots? I got the little circle, the little medallion nuggets. All right, let's just dip it in. We got to touch the bottom of the cartridge. Release.
That's deep.
And then on 3, we take a bite.
Golden.
1, 2, 3. It's just sauce.
All right, guys, you be the judge.
No.
Go out and buy it.
We're not going to tell you any opinions.
No,
because why would that be good?
By the time you hear this, you won't be able to get it anyways.
No, they will.
No, it ends Friday.
This is going up tomorrow.
Oh, shit,
We're recording this Monday night. It's not bad. It tastes like soy saucy, sweet and sour sauce.
It's okay.
I wouldn't ever order this.
I wouldn't pay $2 for this shit. Fuck you, Sean. Should have told me.
Was this experience worth $2? Yes. But would I ever get the sauce again? No. It's not very good.
Would I ever trade this friendship for this soy sauce? Yeah, probably.
I mean, maybe.
I pay for it? No.
I have at least 3 other Chris's in my life who have longer hair than you. So
yeah, prove it. I'm done with this video about one.
Okay. What? So overall, if you had to rate this sauce that we're trying on fucking radio, how would you rate it?
I'm still eating it. It's okay. It's like a 6.5. It's like
Out of 5?
it's not. Yeah, no, no.
We got it. You love it.
It's out of 10, bitch. Out of stars.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's an 8. It's if you had like any movie channel, it's at there. It's HBO. It's HBO. It's not Stars. It's not Cinemax. It's HBO, and it's not the best.
HBO's like the top movie channel, dude.
Fuck. It's fuck. What's the cheap one?
Is it like FX Movies?
Yeah. There we go.
It's TBS on the Tuesday afternoon.
FX has the movies.
I love that ad so much. It's so aggressively masculine. But
I like TNT.
I do too.
No,
TNT's.
I like boxing. No, I don't.
I
like
don't.
kickboxing.
I mean, I do, but not enough to watch it.
God, you're so.
I go back and forth.
Mexican, dude. But do you know people who have parties for that kind of stuff?
No, I don't.
Oh,
do you?
wow. Yeah. Oops.
I mean, I know people, but not like well enough that I would go to their parties about this.
So you just lied to me.
I know, yeah. For the sake of drama.
This is some chicken, dude.
It's just really salty. Like really, and not nearly sweet enough. Let's see.
It's too sour.
It's kind of it's not.
This
is shitty radio, but it's
definitely-
just the sound of us munching.
This definitely tastes like the 90s.
It's just kind of salty and like clearly not finished, and it'll never be finished.
We are product. Spit out that milk.
That's true.
Okay, just use this as like...
This is just the jumping off point. We're gonna be munching on we talk for at least the first 10 minutes.
I'm about to be done, actually.
Yeah, you're done. Oh yeah, I still got 2 to go. But
Ooh.
yeah. So today we're gonna. This gave us the great idea of talking about fan bases and how, in particular, some of them are pretty terrible.
Can we also talk about how you kiss every single family member on the lips?
I don't know whose show you're on, Chris, but that is inaccurate.
I miss parking lot boys.
I do too. Where are they? I mean, they're around. They're just not around together.
Shout out.
So yeah, I guess the first fan base we can talk about is Rick and Morty, and I hate them.
You're
so
one of
much.
them.
I know I'm one of them, but I'm not one of them.
You're friends with one of them.
I am. Who would you consider a rabid fan of Rick and Morty that I know?
Sean.
You think Sean is one of the bad fans?
He was pouting after the first like Szechuan sauce thing.
Oh, Sean got his hopes up.
Yeah, I had my hopes up too for this sauce.
I knew going into it we weren't going to get it. Because by the time we got in the car, we were all doing Googling, and everyone was all upset.
Why did you guys go like hours after it opened?
Yeah, I don't know why. Okay, wait, just quick tangent. I'm looking at the top of this gelatin Szechuan sauce, and there's like a film over it.
I don't like it.
And I'm kind of hesitant to eat it, but I paid money, so I'm probably going to finish it. Anyway, yeah. But I don't know. I think one of us was late, or a couple of us were late for that reason.
That was the last one.
Were you?
Sorry.
Oh, then yeah, it was clearly your fault, Chris.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't know.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. Anyway, so with Rick and Morty, I hate that... I don't know. They're just so annoying.
Just leave it at you hate them.
I just hate them. Chris, what do you think of Rick and Morty fans?
They're good meme fuel. But
no, they definitely are that.
They're toxic, and it's fans like that ruin like a show, a community. It's scary, and it's sad.
No, I agree. Because the show is much better than the fans. And I feel like...
I could say that about a lot of things.
Yeah, but with these fans, I don't like...
Black Panther. Oh, just kidding.
What is this, bad lip reading? But, I hate the idea that this show attracts, like, really narcissistic, entitled, like, just assholes who are, like, really lonely people.
Why do you keep describing Sean?
Sean's our number one fan. Basically, you know Buddy from The Incredibles, who turns into Syndrome?
Sean?
No, stop it. But that guy loves Rick and Morty.
Oh, okay, I was like, where are you going with this for a second?
No, that guy loves Rick and Morty.
He becomes a villain?
And yeah, he becomes a villain, and he starts stomping on McDonald's, like, counters when he doesn't get Szechuan sauce.
All right, Sean, I'm sorry.
But the question is, why did Rick love Szechuan sauce so much? It's not very good.
It might have been better because, it was, I don't know. It was probably better.
In his memories, it was better?
Yeah, and it was probably better, too. Who knows? It was a Mulan promotional thing. Why? Szechuan sauce? Huh?
That's kind of crazy. I mean, it can't have been that good if they got rid of it.
Yeah, okay, anyways.
I don't think we're ever going to eat on the podcast again.
I have,
Because I've been preoccupied with this too much. There's like a chunk of something white in mine. Look.
That's light.
Is that my imagination? No. Right there. In this corner.
Oh,
they're feeding me. I don't know. I don't feel good finishing
What's gross is how slow it moves, but then I remember like all sauce kind of moves slow.
Yeah. But the best sauce moves at its own pace.
Just try to ignore it.
Well, what would you consider yourself a rabid fan of? Because I think long-time listeners of the show can probably guess, but maybe there's some that you don't know.
I liked Scott Pilgrim so much when it first came out. I should probably get closer because I'm looking. I'm quiet. I need to.
It's the sauce, dude.
God, I love eating on the show. Scott Pilgrim was tight. It's my shit. It looked great. It felt great. The music was great. Mary Elizabeth Winstead, great. I also like Sonic. My boy Sonic. That's my dude. He's not great nowadays. I like.
You want to talk rabid fan bases?
You want to talk Sonic the Hedgehog? No, I was thinking to myself, like, there's like a huge generation gap. Like when I was a kid, Sonic was cool, and then I think about like my brother's generation. Like shit,
It is kind of sad that Sonic turned into a joke. Like nobody actually likes Sonic.
Even the people who like run the social media like make fun of him.
It's sad. Wait, like what's an example? What they do?
They just they make fun of like some of the shit that like went down in the games. Like Knuckles, every time you hit him in a boss fight, he'd say "Oh no" the exact same way, and so they use
oh no,
that.
Oh no!
Yeah,
oh no!
You know.
No, I don't know.
He says it like that.
Really?
And they used it. They used it in the video, and they just they embrace memes, which I guess is good, but at the same time it makes me feel sad that he is a joke.
Because like when you have someone like Mario of Super Mario Brothers fame, he is revered. Okay, they're making an entire land about him at Universal Studios Orlando. Sonic doesn't get a land. He gets what? The Green Zone? And that's
Green
it?
Hill Zone, okay?
Green Hill Zone? That's worse. That is one syllable too many.
He don't even play games. He plays Kingdom Hearts.
Dude, don't get me started on Kingdom Hearts, Chris. Not on this show.
Why can't Kingdom Hearts have a good first level? Why is the first level like 2 hours of Kingdom Hearts 2?
Because it's amazing.
No, it's too long.
No, it gets me so pumped.
I remember being little and like asking, "Where's this guy? Where's Sora?"
I didn't. Okay, since that was literally my first introduction to video games and like anime of any sorts, I just didn't know what to do. I went along for the ride.
And when he died, you were sad.
I was sad. God, okay, no,
don't crying.
Don't wrap me up in this Kingdom Hearts tangent. But Sonic is tragic. He's broken. He's a tragic character.
This happened in a game.
Do you know Dewey is the only thing he'll be remembered for?
No, that's not even him.
I know, that's the thing.
No, he'll be known for his bestiality in Sonic 06.
Whoa, really?
Yeah,
Does he get with the girl? Oh,
yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
That's weird.
Look at. Oh no.
And then Knuckles is just looking at them kiss. That's weird. What do you think of... This is a weird tangent, but who do you think's cooler? Just...
Sonic.
Mega Man or Sonic?
Have you seen that photo where they switch their faces?
No. But who's cooler? You have to choose one, because I have an answer.
Sonic's got attitude. And I mean, like...
Mega Man's got armor.
Yeah, but I mean, like, Mega Man X is cooler than Mega Man.
Who's Mega Man X?
He's like a future Mega Man.
Mega Man Zero?
That's different. That's another
That's a different one?
Yeah,
How many fucking Mega Mans are there?
Shut up.
Because I remember, like, there was the cartoon Mega Man, and from, like, 2000... probably like 6 or something, and he had like green armor and he was dope as fuck. No, that's not him.
Green armor? What are we talking about?
Yeah, he had like a super power up green armor and he was really 2000s looking.
This is X.
He had like
that's X.
Oh yeah, I know.
X is cooler.
Is he? Why?
Because he's from the future. He's got X in his name.
That's such a shitty reason.
No, man, he's cooler.
No, Mega Man Zero was way cooler.
Yeah, no, he was cool.
Like he had like the ponytail and he had like the weird laser axe. Yes. Oh my god. Mega Man X is crazy.
Did you play the Game Boy game?
Yeah, I had the second one, I think.
I had the first one.
They're so hard.
Yeah, I know, I couldn't beat it.
No,
like, why are Mega Man games so fucking hard?
It's great. I don't even think all Mega Man games are hard. I think just that one was.
No, I'm just a bitch then.
Yeah.
Have you beat any Sonic game? Yeah, that's what I thought.
I think I have.
Mega Man has no attitude. He's just.
You know what Sonic game I was really pumped for?
Sonic Mania.
No, the one where he turns into a werewolf.
Sonic Unleashed.
Yes,
it's a good game.
Is it?
It is
I don't remember because I would play it for a little bit and then not do it anymore.
So you're wait, is it went from Kingdom Hearts to Sonic Unleashed?
Yeah, I made the jump, but not before playing like one of those Sonic party games in the middle.
Oh, which one is that? What are you talking about?
They have one. It's like the
Sonic
rings.
Shuffle?
No,
the rings.
It's for the Wii.
Oh, Sonic and the Secret Rings.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what
it's possible. But I don't know. They're like in Egypt or something.
Yeah, that's Sonic and the Secret Rings.
Oh,
man.
Is it good? I don't remember it. I still have it.
It's hard. No, it's interesting.
Yeah. I don't like on Sonic. I feel like since he's such a meme, I just can't trust him as a character.
I mean, which Sonic are we talking about? Are we talking about modern or classic?
I'm talking about modern Sonic. Well, did you watch the cartoon as a kid?
Which one?
There's so many. The more, I mean, I don't know. The most recent one.
Which one is that? Sonic Boom?
I don't know. It's like it looks like in the vein of the 2004 Ninja Turtles.
Sonic X.
Is that what it was called?
Where,
it's Sonic X. Yeah, you're right. Sonic X.
Calm down.
Boom, boom, boom. I remember that theme song. Oh my god.
His name was Chris.
The kid's name was Chris?
Chris.
Why do cartoons always look weirder than you remember them?
Why?
Like, they always look less human or weirdly pudgier.
He says, in, like, the Japanese, like, dub of Sonic X, Sonic says shit in the first episode.
Really?
Yeah. And it's in English, too. Is it different is it different in, like, Japanese?
Like, language?
Yeah, no, I know language is different, but are cuss words? Because when he says shit, he says it, like, in English.
Or maybe just the kids are different in Japan. They're just, like, they don't care what anyone says.
Oh, God.
There are no rules there. But oh geez the Szechuan sauce is like entering my lungs.
But yeah, Sonic's like in that weird like realm where it can be toxic, but like I think it's being handled kind of.
What do you like?
Right
what's
now.
Toxic about it? I want to know.
There's just like fans who the fans who say they want this, and then Sega does give that to them, and then like they say that's not enough. It's I don't know. It's like either they branch off too far or they listen to their fans, and like either way the fans aren't happy. It's because no one's ever happy.
Well, you can make the same. That's with so many fans, though. Like what toxic ones? Like the one I thought of when we were talking about the show was Star Wars, because it kind of became toxic.
I really thought on our way here we were just going to talk about Star Wars and Rick and Morty.
Yeah, and I'm worried that it's going to turn with Black. Not with Black. We're lucky that it hasn't been with Black Panther. That Black Panther didn't cause this wave of like Marvel toxic fans turning. Yeah. But I know one movie's going to come along and it will turn fans toxic, and it could be Infinity
Squad
War
2.
Which I think Suicide Squad 2 will probably be better than the first one, but
that's not hard though.
Yeah, it's a pretty low bar to clear.
Who shot down the helicopter?
The Joker, according to the trailers.
No, it's different.
No, it doesn't make any sense anymore.
Trailers are a different movie.
I don't know. With Star Wars has dissuaded me though.
DC's
it's really
toxic. Also,
DC is toxic.
The movies,
they're really mean. Like they don't like Danny Elfman because you've seen the subreddits. They just don't like Danny Elfman because he took over Hans Zimmer, and it's like what the fuck.
Get over it.
Nobody. I don't care enough about this.
Why did no one say anything about Hans Zimmer taking over James Horner and Spider-Man? Amazing Spider-Man.
Did he die? Did James Horner die?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's why. No one hated.
I think that's why he died. Yeah,
I think that's why he died.
I think he died because Hans Zimmer took his job. But
The
Amazing Spider-Man has much better music. The second one has much better music than the first.
All right, Ed.
Do you disagree?
I'm just kidding. No, I agree.
And they even made a band.
Nothing's even iconic from those movies, though. The music, I don't find anything iconic.
Yeah, because I can remember it. I can remember the theme, like dun dun dun.
Yeah, that's it.
Dun 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 dun, and that's awesome. And I remember the shot of him like flying down and the ripples in his neck.
You know why you can remember it? Because they played it in every fucking scene where he's swinging.
Maybe, but it's still awesome.
It's shoved down your fucking throat.
I don't care. I love it. And I will never not love it. I'm faithful.
Ooh, it's second worst.
I'm a rabid fan.
It's second worst.
Second worst. Yeah. No, that's true. That is how I ranked it. Anyway.
Andrew Garfield fans.
Yeah, Andrew Garfield fans are the worst. Ryan Gosling fans are rabid.
I haven't really met that many. Not anymore.
There's so many girls who are like, Ryan Gosling is so cute, and I'm like, he's not.
Hey, get out of middle school, okay?
I know.
No one cares about that anymore.
So I just hang out of middle school and be like, yo.
He's got a lazy eye. He's normal.
He's a human being.
I actually appreciate how his eyes are like that.
Really?
Yeah, I like how he's not beautiful, but every girl's a crush on him. It's
like he's real world gorgeous, clearly raised on the wrong side of the tracks, but he's so sweet.
You know why his face looks like that?
Why?
Because he lived on the wrong side of the fucking tracks.
Literally, his face got fucked up from the tracks. I'm all clogged up. I can't speak.
God, West Side Story.
It's about the art, Chris.
Theater kids are kind of like toxic too in a way. They can be.
Yeah, they can be.
They're super judgy.
So can film people. But theater kids are a little worse. Because they're so niche. They're like, oh, look how cool we are. That if you like are uneducated and you're like, oh, I like fucking Cats. They're like, Cats is stupid.
Have you seen Cats?
Yeah.
It's weird. It's a weird play.
Do you like it?
I like the music.
Jellicle cats and the Szechuan sauce is going straight to the bloodstream. Oh, that's a great song.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's crazy that's from Cats.
Yeah, I know. Because when you hear it, you're like, this song, hold on.
Shut up.
Sadness alert.
Put that thing on pause.
It's a great show.
I feel dumb. I'm like, I'm taking a stage management class right now, and I'm just quiet. I've literally not said anything out loud except that I'm here when he calls my name out for the role.
Why? Are they intimidating? Like the
No,
people?
it's that I don't really know anything about stage management, and I just want to like take it in because they know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
So I just want to like, I don't want to slow things down with like questions.
I feel like there's a good and a bad side. Like, ideally, you're the dumbest person in the room because you can only learn. But it's also like, oh, you all terrify me because you know something I don't. It's alienating.
They don't scare me. I'm tall.
Yeah. What are you learning in stage management? Because that's really interesting. So show me your syllabus, Chris.
Dude, fuck, I lost that thing.
Don't need it. But
Did I tell you for my first day, I showed up like an hour and 20 minutes late, and right when I got there, the teacher said, "Okay, that's it. See you guys on Thursday."
And like, you were just like, what's up, dude?
Yeah, no, it sucked, but he was happy to see me.
Were you happy to see him?
A little bit, because he was nice.
Yeah. Is he still nice, or is he shown to be the bad guy?
No, he's nice. I mean, like, he doesn't even care if you show up or you're late, just like as long as you're like...
Like, as long as you care about the art?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's the Robin Williams of teachers at your local college?
He wants to fucking die.
He wants to die. He wants out.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, jeez.
Not just
Talk about toxic fan bases.
Oh!
Get out! No, I'm kidding. Get Out has a pretty good
He went back to Africa. You see
For
that?
Black Panther. That's the joke. Let's be clear.
Yeah, Star Wars is pretty toxic.
No, they are. They're really... They've become... I don't know. Maybe they were always toxic.
We want Last Jedi out of canon.
So there are some pretty hilarious petitions to come out of it. Like, hey, let's just have this be a not canon movie. It's really good as a side movie.
Why don't we, like, have Anakin show back up as a fucking Force ghost?
It kind of doesn't... It kind of would solve everything, but also I would be taken out of the movie a little bit. Unless they found a good way to do it. Because then again, they brought back Yoda, which is weird.
It was for a good moment.
Yeah, that was cool. He, like, electrocuted the fuck out of that tree. Because fuck that tree.
What the heck? I thought Jedi couldn't use electricity and stuff like that. Or was he just using the Force?
I mean, I think he was just, like, guiding that electricity to be, like, aggressively burning some books. The ending for that movie is weird, because they're like, oh, you gotta get rid of the past, but then Rey steals the books, and we're supposed to feel good about that.
She's not even gonna read them.
She's not gonna read them. She's busy.
No one's read them.
She's got a fucking war to fight. She can't read.
She's gotta keep Leia alive.
Does Star Wars have a Spark Notes type deal? Because in the prequels, I would believe that the Jedi have some sort of Spark Notes situation.
Have you read Star Wars the Hamlet edition?
No, are they good?
No, I haven't, but that's probably what you're talking about.
Probably that's what I'm talking about. Hey, want to see Star Wars, but you like reading? I have the perfect gift for you. Yeah, Star Wars has kind of become the worst.
That's why I can never read the books. I can't. Can I be honest? I haven't really seen like episode 4. I've seen parts like here and there, but I tried watching it and I've fallen asleep twice.
Really?
The beginning is slow.
It's interesting. I feel it's
like
much.
With Luke, it's slow.
I think a part of it when you're watching it for the first time, you have such expectations for it. Maybe like people love this movie. It's iconic. You're kind of waiting for it to like get you, and then it kind of doesn't do that in the way that I think Empire Strikes Back does. Like Empire Strikes Back has that awesome set piece in the snow and stuff, and Star Wars is
in the desert.
Because you kind of already know all of Star Wars, even if you haven't seen it. Because you've seen its imitators and stuff. But I think a big part for me is the score for the original Star Wars.
Yeah.
It'll guide my heart.
I think it picks up when he meets Ben.
Yeah, for sure. That's when the plot starts. Like the whole... We're gonna go, like, save some ladies.
We're gonna go save your sister.
Oh, but you don't know it's your sister. Because I didn't know it was your sister when I wrote this.
Get in a kiss for me.
Ooh.
She always felt that they were related. But she gave him a kiss for luck.
It's kind of weird, definitely. It's a little freaky.
It's a little Georgie.
Kind of perverted.
It's George Lucas-y.
It's that I could see George being like, hey, let's get weird with this.
And his wife is just like, I don't fucking know, dude.
It took some convincing.
That's why they got divorced, because he was into incest.
Carrie Fisher passed away.
No, she didn't. And
that's really tragic.
And how
I wonder if she was alive, if we would see this kind of backlash.
What kind?
Like this kind of The Last Jedi is the worst thing ever, blah, blah, blah. You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know.
For me, like, her death had nothing to do with my judgment of the movie.
I think it kind of, but I think it's in the back of all of our minds when we watched it.
That we expected her to die? And
Not that, but just like she's passed away. Like I know at the end of the film when they're all sitting there and you're like, oh man,
what the fuck is gonna happen? Honestly.
Yeah, but I'm thinking, oh, no matter what happens, Leia's not gonna be there. Like it's sad. I mean, you're like, she's just not gonna be there. It's sad.
Do you think they'll just get someone else to like portray her?
I think that's the best option, and I'd be on board for that. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I think they're gonna write her out.
I feel like you'd be the only one that's on board for that.
You're not into that?
I don't care, but I feel like hardcore fans don't want to see like a character like that replaced.
Yeah, I don't think they'd take too easily to it. Because look at Laura Dern, who I thought gave a great performance, even though her character was weirdly written.
That whole subplot was fucking dumb. Why not just tell everyone that
I think it's really good in theory, because I've kind of dimmed my lights on the whole movie in general, because part of it is because the fans have kind of turned it a little toxic, but another part is because some stuff is less makey sensey.
Yeah, it's some
because it's a good idea. Like Poe has to be humbled by this person who blah blah blah. But it's also like just there's a way to calm him down without pissing him off.
Just tell him that we're going to the fucking planet with a base on it.
Have you seen The How Should Have Ended for The Last Jedi? Basically,
yeah, some of it, yeah.
Admiral Akbar becomes Laura Dern character, and he's like, "Look, we're gonna go to this base. Don't start a revolution." And I love it so much.
Shit.
Admiral Akbar died like a bitch in The Last Jedi.
They didn't even show him die.
They just said like.
He was in the background.
Yeah, it's like he's out of focus and just disappears. That's so messed up. He was it's a trap.
They don't want memes anymore.
No, they don't. They're over it. And little they know, in making Flying Leia, they created the ultimate meme of all time.
Can we just talk about how fucking dumb that is and how everyone was okay with that?
I was okay with it.
Why is Ryan Johnson okay with that?
It's better in the context of the movie, like when you're watching it straight through.
This thing.
But if you're watching it alone, it's pretty hilarious. I will laugh at a meme of it.
It's so fucking stupid. My God.
I thought it was fine enough.
Why didn't Luke just do that?
Well, there's some cool rumors coming about for the novelization to come out. Apparently, they're going to reveal, if you care, I don't think you care, but Luke had a wife, apparently. Because he
has
did.
A kid?
He has a kid. It's Ben Solo. He really did like his sister.
Wait, he has a wife? Is it one of those fish people?
No. Well, in the legends, in the prior continuity, he was married.
And he had two kids or something like that, right?
Yeah, I forgot what her name was. Mara Jade. And presumably, that'll be her in the novelization. It's just like one line, apparently. It's interesting. It's worth noting.
Oh my God.
Anyway, shitty. That was a Star Wars tangent. But,
I'm tired.
for appropriately said, I am too. The Szechuan sauce, it's slowing my heart down.
No, the Star Wars talk slowed me down.
Dip your Star Wars talk in this sauce, and you'll be dead asleep, dude.
Why the fuck did the posters look so cool?
For Star Wars? They look dope.
The Last Jedi?
Yeah, I love the first one, the teaser poster, the simple one with Rey holding up the lightsaber.
Someone got me that poster for my birthday. It's in my room.
Oh yeah? Have you gotten a frame for it or anything?
No.
Yeah, are you going to?
No.
Yeah.
Too much. I'm not gonna spend the money on a gift.
Because they're like $10.
Yeah.
And it's like when you want to get a lot of posters, the poster's like $5.
You want to get a lot of posters, but you only work like one day a week, and you only make $53 your check. Thank you.
At Chris's employer.
Thank
who
you.
will rename nameless.
Renee, I dated her in high school.
Oh wow. Chrissy's pregnant.
God, I hope so.
With the Szechuan sauce, baby.
I hope so.
I hope they're happy.
Have fun with that, dude.
Have fun at Szechuan sauce.
Who's gonna pay the support, huh? Not you? Nah, I don't think so.
No. Oh my God.
No, you don't know her like I do.
No,
I'm just
I don't
kidding.
know. I'm just saying the Szechuan sauce isn't good.
I hope
because it's not sticking with me.
It's okay.
Like and subscribe, Renee. Yeah, it's kind of the taste of the sauce is sticking with me. And it's just salty and sour. And I don't like it.
Yeah, I feel sick. I feel bad about myself.
This was a mistake.
My pants don't fit right anymore.
No, I know because I'm also wearing your pants.
I love you.
You're same there. I thought we'd have more to talk about in terms of terrible fans, but we could talk a little bit about DC. DC fans are the worst.
We could do. They finally used the
I don't care.
This was on what's it called? They finally used the tagline for Justice League as "Justice is served" for the DVD thing.
Is Justice is served the tagline for?
Well, not tagline, but they used it for like.
Is that a thing? Like in the comics or something?
I hope not. That's too silly for.
It is silly.
For DC.
Yeah,
Justice is served.
Justice is served on a silver platter next to some Szechuan sauce. Dude, I cannot maintain this conversation. This sauce is so gross.
I knew
there has to be something else.
I knew it would be.
I have to have ingested something that my body was not ready for.
I think it's the food that you had before this mixed with this.
It's created a cocktail of laziness.
Don't follow me
in my head.
Don't get on me. It looks gross. It looks fucking nasty. It's too shiny. And it's too liquidy.
Let's stare at it together. What do you think it'll tell you if you stare at it? Well, you know that thing they say that if you look in a mirror for 10 minutes straight, your eyes will start warping images, and that's why people believe in like Bloody Mary and stuff. Well, what if we do that with the sauce? We just stare at the sauce for 10 minutes. What's going to go down? Like, what secrets will the sauce unveil?
Don't ask Sean. He'll tell us to experience it ourselves.
True. He will. That sounds like the 3D tagline of Justice League. Experience it for yourselves. Experience this train wreck of a movie that everyone should watch yourself.
Oh my god.
It's a terrible movie, but I would recommend it to every man, woman, and child.
Don't waste your time.
I love when he shoulders the horse. Steppenwolf is fighting. He's like, "Oh, there's a horse coming!
Yeah.
Fuck you, horse!"
What's it called? Just look up parts on YouTube. Don't watch the whole movie.
It's a great YouTube clips movie where you just kind of watch the movie through YouTube.
Why does that movie look so horrible? I'm looking at
does.
like when Superman comes back and they're just standing there. Like it looks shit.
It looks ugly.
Looks
and the worst part is, it kind of doesn't always look ugly. Like the deleted scene they released of Superman walking past the suits and like looking really handsome as they go a low angle of his face. I'm like, no, that's actually a very nice shot. Where is that in the rest of the movie? And the beginning starts off cool enough, like with Batman beating up that bug man.
I'm okay with how that looks. I mean, it
looks okay.
I mean, it looks fake, but I mean, it does look good fake.
Yeah, it looks like I'm still into it. It's not Steppenwolf fake.
Why does Black Panther look bad?
The CGI is so awful, and I like that everybody's talking about how awful the CGI is, because that's the worst part of the movie.
Is it on par with Spider-Man 3 CGI? Because that's not good CGI either.
I don't like that meme. You don't think Spider-Man 3 has good CGI?
Not at times, because when they zoom in on the face, it just looks too fake.
Oh yeah, when they're doing the him fighting Harry Osborn in the beginning, and that's kind of rough.
Yeah, and when he's falling, like after fighting Venom, trying to get his webs off him, you see his face, and it just looks.
It is. It's not great. I think it's really good for the time, but
I do. I agree, but
yeah,
it doesn't age.
But I think when you're seeing Spider-Man fighting Venom with Sandman there, I think it looks really good. It's just when you introduce like human faces that it gets a little.
I think it looks good.
Then mistakes were made.
finally pandering.
All right, where can we find you online, Chris? No, just kidding. JK, what were you thinking?
I also think it looks good because it's far away. It's further away.
True, there are usually epic shots, and the eye is more forgiving to stuff like that.
Yeah, all right. Oh, you got me there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel bad for Zack Snyder, just generally, because I want to see more of his movies, but I don't know when the next one we're going to see of his will be.
Sucker Punch 2.
Do you think they're going to make that? I don't think they'll make it. But he kind of, like, he would make... I haven't seen it.
I've seen parts of it.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk
It doesn't look very good.
The CGI is horrible.
Yeah. That's kind of his aesthetic before the Superman movie. It was just like, hey, let's make the CGI very apparent and make it look like a living, like a walking image, which is kind of cool, like theoretically, but it doesn't work with every movie.
Yeah, but just make things look like Watchmen, and we're good. A good mix of like CGI and like real.
And Watchmen has a lot of CGI,
and it all looks good, honestly.
It looks okay.
Well, fuck you, Ed.
It's that's another one that I think hasn't aged amazing. Well, it's fine.
Why does Red Sparrow look like shit?
Really? It looks fine. I mean, I would
say that to an Oscar winner. I can't.
She did win an Oscar, huh?
Stop defending her.
She did. She's a good actress.
No, she's not a good person.
I don't care if she's a good person.
But I like Selena Gomez.
Unless she slights me. Wait, is Selena Gomez also a bad person?
No, I like her.
No. She's a good girl.
Yeah, that's my.
Let's just talk about the worst fan base of all time. I think you and I can agree, the hockey fans.
I was gonna say cricket fans, but all right.
Okay. We could talk about cricket afterwards, but hockey. It's an embarrassment of a sport.
I mean, it's not even. I don't find the appeal. I guess. I mean, it's. I'd rather ice skate than watch two guys.
If I wanted to hit a puck with a stick, I'd just visit my local doctor. Okay.
Huh?
It's a euphemism
for
something I don't understand. The point is, my puck will hit that stick, and I hate hockey. Hockey's dumb. It's just people hitting stuff on ice with knives on their feet. I don't get it.
You know what, Franco and Sean? Maybe if you were here, you could defend it, but you're never here. So
they love hockey, and that's okay because different people need to exist in this world to remind us that we're right. We need antagonism to know that we're in the right fight.
And with that statement, you are now in the running for the next 1v1 me.
Oh. Well, might as well tell them now. Next week's episode is going to be... What you want to do? All right, we'll tell them at the end. We'll tell them at the end what we have planned for next week's episode and the future of the show.
Oh,
whoa.
My eyes hurt.
Announcements to be made.
God, Ed, why'd you drink that?
Why did I do that?
Why'd you drink the Szechuan sauce?
I just had to. It called to me.
I dare you to stick your tongue in it.
I think this is what addiction feels like.
I dare you to stick your tongue in it.
Because I feel like I need it. I'm not going to stick my tongue in the sauce.
Do it.
That's insane. The tip of my tongue
hilarious.
is the most receptive to flavor, Chris.
Ew.
Do you know what would happen if I did that? The end of the world.
You're funny.
Yeah, hockey's stupid.
Hockey fucking sucks.
If you like hockey, raise your hand. Oh, look, nobody's raising their hand. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, shit.
Should we just move on to recommendations now?
Talk about... Yeah, I don't fucking care.
I don't know. Who knows? Recommendations will lead to tangents on their own. So stick around onto this pretty weak episode of Mistakes Were Made for recommendations. I'll give you a hint. One recommendation. Plan out your episode of your podcast. So just stick around
Also,
for more.
You'd be surprised to find out this is not a filler episode.
No, this is the only established we wanted to do episode. And look what it's become, Chris. Look what it's become.
Share us with your friends.
Stick around. Welcome to the recommendations portion of the show where we're going to recommend to you anything we think our dear listeners deserve.
If you stuck around this long.
If you stuck around this long, which we thank you for. We're not usually this apologetic for shows, but we're also usually not this lame.
Yeah, okay.
It's the sauce. We have to blame the sauce.
I guess Ed's going to speak for both of us. That's fine. Thanks, Steve.
Oh, no, you disagree?
No, I wasn't that great either. I'm
okay.
sorry.
Well, I mean, I will speak for myself, and I will also speak for Chris, because what is he going to do about it? But, Chris, what do you recommend for our listeners this week?
I recommend not rushing out to get this sauce if you're a big fan of Rick and Morty, because you could literally buy sweet and sour sauce from any store, and like Ed told me just a few minutes ago, buy like salt, add like four spoons of it, you're good to go.
And just like dip it all in vinegar. Just pour the whole bottle of vinegar in there, and it's fine. And throw some flecks of like wood chippings, and that's the sauce.
That's gross. I don't. This is just. Oh god.
It's not a great sauce.
Sean, tell us how you feel about it. Damn it.
Okay, for this week, I'm going to recommend that my wonderful audience watches Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Wow, did you just watch it?
No, well, I had to rewatch it for an essay I had to write for school.
Ooh.
And it's so good. It holds up.
It's
Even though
so sad.
I wrote an essay about it, and the whole crux of my essay was basically that the theme of, growing, requiring this heartbreak just does not... Well, that wasn't the whole part of my essay, but like a big part of it was that it just does not apply to Clementine. Clementine is so underserved in this film. It's really sad because you remember Clementine and Joel as being this great couple, and this film isn't. I'll tell you. Well, just a basic plot point. This couple ends up breaking up, and the girl gets this memory removal procedure going in which she deletes all memory of her boyfriend, and her boyfriend ends up doing the same. And in the film you go through his memories and his relationship with her, and it's phenomenal. It's like this visceral, really existential film. It's fantastic. It was made by Michael Gondry, this former music video director, and but it's cool because you see this kind of, in his music videos you'd have the same sort of like really awesome imagery overlapping on top of itself. And it's a fantastic movie. But like any movie, you can pick it apart if you want to. But it's great. Yeah, no.
Don't pick it apart.
Like I did, because it kind of ruins the movie a little bit if you think about it too much. But it's still a great movie. I mean, I know you like that movie.
Too late, Ed.
What do you mean?
Too late, dude.
What?
Jim Carrey. Oh, here we
It's
go.
hard. It's harder. I was fortunate. Jim Carrey's so good in this movie. I forgot he was Jim Carrey, and then I forgot that I kind of don't like Jim Carrey in real life.
Wow.
But he's great in this movie.
Wonder why.
I think this might be my favorite of his performances. And I'm not even
Truman Show?
I like Truman Show a lot. But he's pretty good in that too. But in terms of performances, he might be better in Truman Show. But Eternal Sunshine is a better movie.
Ace Ventura.
I don't love Jim Carrey as much as you do.
Have you seen Ace Ventura?
It's fine. I mean, it's got
it? It's fun. It's fun. He climbs out of a hippo naked.
It's definitely
no, Rhino.
Yeah. It's definitely an extreme. It's definitely like Jim Carrey when you watch that movie. Although Liar Liar is good.
What about The Mask? Do you like The Mask?
I do. The Mask is...
Yeah, there we go. Come on.
I mean, Eternal Sunshine is still his best movie.
I'm not saying it.
But The Mask is a lot of fun. And so is Yes Man.
Yeah.
It's better than most people give it credit for, I'd say. But yeah, I figured.
What about Dumb and Dumber? Do you like Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah, he's good. It's good. I know, but you like him a lot more than I do.
I respect him a lot for what he's doing. That's
interesting. I think you have more respect for him than I do because I don't hold the same level of like. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And
another
now the
recommendation:
show breaks up.
Look into Jim Carrey and look how sad. Not just gonna do it.
Just don't feel bad about yourself.
Brendan Fraser's saved. He got saved.
He's in Trust.
And he's in FX.
Yeah.
You know, that's a well-known network.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Good for him.
And good for him, man.
Yeah,
finally.
good for him.
Oh.
He's looking a little chunky, but maybe...
I think it's for the character.
Let's hope so.
He's a rich white man.
With a cowboy hat. Okay, so that does it for this week's episode of Mistakes Were Made. Thank you so much for listening, and next week, the plan is... So just... We haven't really built up to it, but... Next week will be the season 1 finale of Mistakes Were Made.
I don't even know how many episodes we're in. Don't tell me.
Do the math. we came up with a rough plan when we started the show. But basically, next week the goal is to do a 1v1 me episode, and if we can't do it, we'll do it the week after. But basically...
the season finale would just get pushed back more and more.
Well, maybe. The point is, the last episode of this season will be a 1v1 me episode. We're going to bring back a whole bunch of people you know and love, and it's going to be a lot of fun. But... forewarned, there will be a tiny break between Season 1 and Season 2 because we love doing the show, but we also love when we're able to have more people on and have more stories to tell. What were you going to say?
1 week break.
That's literally what I'm... No.
We're
going to skip a week. But anyway.
Feels like we shared our sauce.
Just a warning, so for those of you who have stuck with us, thank you so much for listening. And next week, hopefully, will be a really fantastic episode for you. We're really excited to bring it. And Season 2...
This episode, we're downplaying ourselves, so the next episode, we're, like, fucking ready. You know? Don't smile.
That is our plan.
Thank you.
That was the plan all along. But the goal with Season 2 is to do a lot more...
live action.
Yeah, we want to... Well, I guess it's not much of a spoiler, but we want to give you video. We want to film every episode. And if we can't film everything, we want to give you some video to look at. We want to do that. We want to go places together and show, we
want to go together, is what he's saying.
Chris, will you hold my hand?
He likes...
But, I like... Shesh wants us. But the point is, we have a whole bunch of stuff we really want to do. And that's going to come with the next season. But it'll take time. So there will be a small break between Season 1 and Season 2. With that being said, again, thank you for listening. And make sure to tune in next week. If you like the show, we should probably... Chris, where can we find you on social media?
Only on Instagram. At _the_milky_way. I only use that. Shoot me a message in the DMs for that Snapchat. I'll wink at you. Also, King Kong 1933 raffle is over. I just want to put that back out there because I know I've been getting some messages about it. It's weird.
Just listen to the show. It's that simple. If you want to find out it's over,
where can we find...
Give us a listen.
Where can we find you, Ed?
At Chris's house. Also, on Instagram and Twitter at Life of Screen. You can follow the show at Too Many Mistakes Were Made on Instagram _under each word. We're going to change that by Season 2. That will be much easier to know. But search Mistakes Were Made and you'll probably find it. But
it's going to be a long break.
Maybe. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll be back with you next week.
Sometimes I want...
Oh, don't tell me that shit.
That's what happens. Don't tell me the fucking...
Don't tell me... Okay, so Sean informed us... I don't have any. Wink, wink, wink.
Okay, anyway.
Ed didn't cut it out.
Derek, cut it out then.
Derek, cut out that part.
If you edit this, then who the hell is Derek?
Derek is our theme guy.